Color me surprised. Kanye West said batshit crazy stuff again. Okay, let's get by what he said, and then I'm going to get my thoughts on it. So Kanye basically went on to he went onto a podcast, and he started to blame Jews for stuff. Because why not at this point? I've been saying for a long time that the problem is, it's like Jews own the black voice. They do. They literally walk down the street go, "Hey, how are you doing? Brother, I'm fine." Oh, girl, you know what I'm saying? I've heard every Jew do that. And they have actually trademarked the black voice, or, the stereotypical black voice, and are trying to make money off it. Jews own the black voice. And it's like when you wear a Tommy Hilfiger, it's like, and you having a Jewish agent. And then, when you go to Walmart, we know Walmart's Jewish, in Disneyland. Also Disneyland. Okay. I was waiting for him to just start finger painting with his own shit at this point. Like, just go. And also, Jews, they wear those beanies, and underneath those beanies hides their horns at times. Yeah. I'm easy. I was just waiting for the crazy to just fully bloom. And then on top of that, he had to go even lower for Kanye and talk about the case, with the guy with the knee on his neck and everything like that. I swear to God, his name is slipping my mind right now. Oh, Jesus. I'm horrible because I'm forgetting his name. I would know it if you said it. So nobody's here to say it. So I'm just going to go ahead with the story. Oh, God, I feel so bad right now. I forgot. George Floyd. Jesus. Stroke much? Anyway, he went on to say this about the George Floyd case. Why he even brought this up is fucking beyond me. So then, at one point, George Floyd was with his friends and he prayed for 8 hours. To the devil, or what? Okay, what? He prayed for 8 hours. I timed it. I was outside of his window timing it while I was masturbating because he was kind of cute. Anyway, George Floyd, and also at one point you see on the video very clearly that he is crying out for mama, but mama was not his mama. It was his girlfriend. He was crying out for his girlfriend, and he had sickle cell anemia. I bet you didn't know that. The government injected it into his anus. They booty bumped him, and he got sickle cell, and it drove him crazy. And then when he was on the ground, it's like a kid who's making shit up in the interview at this point. You could clearly see the guy's knee was not even on his neck. Stop it right there, you crazy fucking bitch. Hold it right there. I saw the same video you did, and his knee was clearly on the guy's neck, you psycho. Shut the fuck up. I shouldn't even be mad because he's crazy, but I'm so tired of... I hate people who are self-righteous and steadfast and they're crazy. Like, this is the fact. Why don't you just go on further? And then, when he's down there on the ground and getting a knee in his neck, you could clearly see the dancing hamsters behind him that were shouting anti-police slogans. And then they started singing the national anthem backwards while doing a weird Swedish folk dance that I didn't quite understand, but Steve Jobs knew about before he died. And actually, he didn't die. The Kardashians have his head cut off in one of their secret rooms where they keep heads to keep brains and shit like that, because they do devour human flesh. I believe that. That's what I believe. If he came out and said that, I would absolutely believe it. Tommy Hilfiger, just the psychotic train of thought that, first of all, Disneyland, bringing up Disney, Walt Disney and the Jews there, the Jews at Walt Disney. Walt Disney wasn't Jewish, and he actually was kind of on your side with the whole Jew thing. Come out and say it. Come on, what the fuck now? And then he goes on to talk about this bitch, Candace Owens or whatever, who I've seen on interviews, and I get it. She's like really anti-Black Lives Matter, and she's just for what's right and everything like that. She's clearly crazy. The bitch doesn't blink. Go look at her interviews, or what she talks about. Her eyes are like this all the fucking time. If your eyes are like that all the time, either you had like 20 Starbucks drinks and then I can understand you, or you're out of your fucking mind and she secretly kills people and then fingers herself. That's what I think happens. But this chick, she's a famous right-winger, because she'll shuck and jive. She'll do... That's just my opinion, an opinion from a lot of other people I know, including African-Americans, who do not like this woman. I'm not saying she doesn't have any valid points, but I'm saying I've never seen somebody so angry about so much and making... Like, this chick basically dressed him up in a White Lives Matter shirt. Like, honey, what are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sure there's stuff to be said about Black Lives Matter as far as it being a corporation or something that can make money. I'm sure there's a debate there. I'm not saying there isn't. But for this chick to get out there as a black woman, and I'm not black, obviously, except down there. No, but, to get out there and say that white lives matter when we clearly already know that. I mean, obviously, yeah, I mean, we're the most important. I mean, it's not breaking news. I mean, at least tell us something we don't know. Candace Owens. If you're gonna listen, you know, I gotta say about Candace Owens before we hop back on Kanye's ass real fast. Candace Owens, you can tell she's nuts and that she's a bitch just by this. Tell me anyone has ever used her name in a sentence referring to having a potentially good time. No one has ever said, you know what, we're gonna have a party tonight. You know, we gotta invite Candace Owens. It's gonna be lit, but Candace Owens is gonna make it more lit. Woo! She's crazy. She is a girl to bring the good time with her. No. They're like, do we have to invite that bitch? That stuck up, that bitch, that asshole bitch. Yeah, she's gonna sit there and she wears the White Lives Matter shirt and stuff like that. I know she's related to you, but I just hate her. But, and she clearly should be ashamed of herself because she's exploiting somebody who is mentally fucking ill. Kanye West is mentally ill. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But at the same time, you do have to be held responsible for what you're saying. I don't know how much we can hold his mental illness that's clearly untreated responsible, or, yeah, I mean, you can only go so far with those things. I think he knows enough of what he's doing and saying to be held culpable for a lot of it. But at the same time, I think he might think this shit, but he might not actually say it out loud, at least, and maybe, you know, be able to reevaluate his erratic thinking every now and then if he took the pills. That's all I'm fucking saying. And again, I'll go with the theory that the Kardashians drove him batshit crazy. Here's what I think happened. I think Caitlyn Jenner, you know, he walked in on that one day and he was essayed. I'm going to say it. Caitlyn Jenner, I think, essayed him. Oh, Kanye, how are you doing today? Kim's not here right now. Oh, that's okay. I'm just going to stand here in my weird robe that I'm going to sell for $1,000 million to everybody. That's nice, Kanye. It's a nice robe. Turn around. What? Turn around that nice robe, Kanye. Do it. Do it. Do it for Mom. I'm a woman now. Do it. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why are you lifting up the back? Shh. Just let it happen, Kanye. Let it happen. This tongue has been to the Olympics. And trust me, it can do the Olympics on your anus. Oh, no, please don't. Oh, this is against my will, but yet it feels so right. Now, if he came out with that shit, I would completely say, you know what, whatever he says, he's got a right to say whatever from now on. He can say whatever he wants. That, you know, Hitler was right. I don't care anymore. But why are Jews the go-to group to bash? For everything. All I've ever heard my entire life, the Jews, the media, the Jews. I can't get anywhere because, you know, the Jews run everything. If they're that good at fucking running everything, then your race needs to step their game up, whether it be white, Hispanic, Indonesian, whatever. If the Jews have been running everything according to you since forever now, then they're doing fucking something right and you're doing something shitty. If that's the fucking truth, which it's fucking not. But I mean, if it is, then what the fuck? That means you're slacking. That'd be like for me saying, that motherfucker in the class, he always gets A's. He's always on the honor roll. Nobody else ever is. I mean, they put in all the effort to do everything. And, you know, obviously they're in control and doing something right somehow, but I want to sit here and bitch about it. If what you're saying is true, that the Jews run everything, then ain't nobody come up yet against the Jews? Nobody? I'm going to get so much trouble for this. Listen, I really hope Kanye gets the help that he needs, but I hope more than that. People stop putting a fucking microphone in front of his face until he's ready to take some accountability for the stuff he says, or at least, you know, think about stuff that he says, which is clearly never going to happen, ever. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come of Kanye. I don't know what's going to come of Candace Owens. Who gives a shit about her? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a dumb asshole on YouTube, but yeah, that's all. That's my thoughts on that. Also, I know I haven't been doing videos in a while, but I do want to ask, are there something particular you want me to talk about? I'm going to try to put some more stuff up on my second channel, JBTV2 and JBTV Reacts. So if you want me to react to something, please, for the next at least 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully it's not something copyrighted, because I still have to write out a strike. And trust me, there's a video coming where I'm going to make about the person who gave me the strike. That person's going to wish I was never born. I promise you. Because in about 2 to 3 weeks, that strike is up and it's coming, and you're, because I found out some wonderful shit about that person. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to orgasm all over your phone screen or iPad or whatever it is. And I will come clean it up personally with my tongue. But let me know if you want me to like react to stuff, or you have any ideas of other things you want me to talk about. Leave them in the comments section. And when I do put something up on JBTV2, or JBTV Reacts. Everybody always asks me, how do I get to that channel? I'm stupid. I don't know. Always, always, always check my community page, my community tabs on my page, on my channel here. And there will be a direct link to whatever new videos I put up on other channels. There already is on other videos I've already done on those other channels. So you can scroll through, click on there, and sub while you're there. And I hate saying this because it's so fucking lame. Everybody says it, but like and please subscribe if you haven't, because apparently that does matter as far as algorithms go. I didn't really know that, but whatever. So like, subscribe, share me with your friends like a dirty hooker at a gangbang. Love you. Bye.